We are touring with the new DNB GSL, SLSeries, so GSL tops, SL subs, both flown and on ground stack, and then we got DNB V Series side PA and Y Series front fills, all supplied by TDA, and yeah, it's a new system. I've been using DNB for almost 20 years now, around 20 years. So I know the brand pretty well, and I know what to expect. And now we've done 10 gigs with this new PA, and to be honest, it's not a surprise that it's really, really good. Because every time DNB comes up with a new PA, it's always like, whoa, you did it again. If I compare it to J, I've done hundreds of gigs with J, and I really like it. It's a good PA, but it's 12 years old already. Time passes quickly when you have fun, but 12 years old, and obviously there's been a lot of development after that one. And for example, the biggest advantage is the horizontal dispersion that really is the horizontal dispersion is all the way down to 100 hertz, like really good. So you get less reflection from the side walls, and the position and angle and timing of and the level of side PA changes a bit because of the excellent coverage of the main PA. So before with the J, I needed to angle the side PA much more like 45 or 40 degrees out, and now I can go up till 55 or 60 degrees because of the coverage of the main PA. It's really the monitor engineer Tuomas was really happy about it being so quiet on stage, and the power of low mids and the HF compared to J is there's a big difference. So if you go to the back rows, you still hear the low mids of the vocals, but you still can control the HF quite a bit with the array processing and the HF trim. I basically tuned the whole system with the DNB D80 amplifier parameters. So I use the CPL and the EQ filters of the D80, but we do use a one Lake controller just as a matrix and a kind of a master EQ for the system. But everything is tuned linear with the DNB D80, and then if we need to adjust something during the show, we do it from the Lake so that it affects the whole PA. The array processing is a DNB tool and feature. So basically every box gets its own pair of amplifier channels, and then the HF can be treated separately for every box. Plus then there's a combination of IIR and FIR filters, which basically I'm not the right person to explain what it does, but basically what it does is usually if you don't have array processing, you have a lot of low mids on the front because you can hear all the low mids from the whole array, and at the back of the room you won't get that. So basically what array processing does is basically shifts the low mids from the backs, from the front to back to make it more equal, with the HF treatment for single box. So that's the DNB tool and it gives you a possibility to change the overall level on different slots of the venue where you want to maybe go. For example, in this venue, I go from the front barrier to 30 meters. I drop 2 dB, and from there I drop another 2 or I can't remember, 2 or 3 dB to the end of the hole. Whereas without the array processing, it would be like 8 dB, the difference from front to back. I don't use the delay, and actually one of the luxury problems you have with this PA is that, for example, you can hear the slapback quite well. Well, it is because the HF and everything gets to the back wall, and then you get it back from there. So basically, maybe with the old systems 30 years ago, you didn't have that problem. So that's kind of a luxury problem which you have. But no, I don't need delays here. There's we don't carry delays on this tour at all. And it's fine. There's on a couple of venues on the back corner, there's a bit of a small compromise on that. We have just SL subs. There's 2 different versions. The other one is the one that you can fly. So we have 4 SL subs flown per side and angled out like 35 degrees. And then we have a subarray of 8 stacks, 2 high stacks on the ground. And most of the narrow venues, you'll be fine with just the subarray. But the thing is that on many venues you might have like 3,000 or 4,000 people on the bleachers on the side areas, and subarray tends to always beam the sub to, and subarray usually is as wide as it is. So even if you delay and angle the outer subs, it's not super wide. So that's why I chose to have 4 flown subs angled out to get the coverage on the side as well, not just for the field and for the main area of the audience, but on the side as well, and the balcony is on the sides.